PG&E just today filed a request with state regulators to raise rates again. Rates would go up 3.6% in 2027. But in an Action News Now exclusive, anchor Haley Watts spoke with PG&E's regional vice president, who explains why, for the first time in a few years, you might actually see your bill go down if the plan is approved.
With inflation, with gas prices, everything is getting higher, and it's hard to live in California, honestly, these days.
No one wants to pay more for anything, and over the last few years, the price of one crucial service is soaring: energy. PG&E's last state-sanctioned rate hike increased the cost of gas and electric about 3.6% from 2024 to 2026.
It's getting to that point again where it's like the utilities are starting to outweigh, the paycheck itself.
But according to PG&E North Valley and Sierra Region Vice President Joe Wilson, at least some of that money's gone to life-saving use.
Our undergrounding program, our enhanced power line safety settings, a lot of vegetation management work.
So far, they've put 900 miles of power lines underground since announcing plans 5 years ago to bury 10,000 miles. But they're not done yet, which is one reason why the utility just filed another 4-year rate hike plan with the California Public Utilities Commission.
The whole suite of things that we've accomplished in the last few years, we're going to expand on it.
You may be panicking about what this will cost, but Wilson says they're asking for the smallest percentage increase in a decade.
Are you able to tell me year by year what increases on average people could expect?
Well, I can tell you from 25 through 27, we expect rates to be largely flat. This year, rates will continue to be flat. Next year, they'll go down. And then in 27, we expect them to be at what they are here in 2025.
Wilson says it's possible only because they're using new tech like drones to inspect lines, and they're now contracting out work in bundles. The changes have cut costs by about $2.5 billion over the past 3 years.
By working smarter, bundling work, looking at ways that we can drive costs down by negotiating better deals with our vendors. Really, we've been able to drive a lot of cost out of the business.
PG&E filed for bankruptcy in 2019, but after 6 years, they're making money again, to the tune of $86 million for shareholders in 2024.
97% of the profits that the company made, we're putting back into the business. Our shareholders are receiving a pretty small dividend. The last dividend we issued was 2.5 cents. The typical dividend that you see in the utility business is right around 50 cents.
A lot of times there's finger pointing at how much money people in positions of power within the company make. How do you explain those salaries?
Well, our executive compensation really is taken from shareholder dollars. 75% of executive salaries are based on company performance, which is safety and reliability and driving costs down out of the business. And as you can see over the last few years, we've been very successful at hitting those targets.
Wilson says the new rate proposal will help meet those performance goals, not just with wildfire prevention, but also by modernizing the grid to ensure it can serve 3 million electric vehicles by 2030, and that it can serve 20,000 new customers a year by 2030, which Wilson says could also drive down rates.
Like it or not, PG&E is the only option for most customers in Northern California. Can you tell me if you think that's fair and why exactly that is?
It's a model that's existed for over 100 years. We feel that it works well. It is regulated by the state California Public Utilities Commission. They really take a deep dive into our business to make sure that we are operating prudently, we're making good financial decisions, and it's in the best interest of the customer.
Haley Watts, Action News Now.
The CPUC says an administrative law judge and assigned commissioner will review testimony, rebuttal testimony, evidentiary hearings, and legal briefings to assess the reasonableness of proposals and counterproposals made by the utility and interveners.